guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today's video is going to be all about this new LA Girl FESTIE BESTIE Eyeshadow Palette. I picked this up on Sunday in store at my local Ulta Beauty, and it's on sale right now for $11.19. I tried to use my coupon with it, but the coupon has to be $15 or more, so wasn't able to do it, but $11 is still a very fair price for this LA Girl eyeshadow palette. You guys know I love the LA Girl Shockwave liners, both the eyeliners and the lip liners. So I've also been enjoying their eyeshadow palettes. Their last few releases of this size, this style of eyeshadow palette have been really good. And I thought that this color story was right up my alley, perfect for spring and summer. Well, perfect for year round for me because I wear these shades year round, but I definitely wanted to try this out. You do get a full-size mirror. The packaging on it is pretty sturdy, and you're getting 16 colorful matte and shimmer shades. I have very high expectations for this. I cannot wait to start creating 4 looks for you guys today. And I already swatched this. It swatched great. No issues there. And I'm just excited for it. You do have the shade names on the back. It says it's good for 24 months after opening. It is designed in the US and it is made in China. Okay, so wait a minute. Back here it says Young, Wild, and Free Eyeshadow. And then here it says FESTIE BESTIE. I know this is going to be a nod to Coachella, so if you do any of the music festivals, which I think they're all coming back this year, then this was designed with that in mind. But I do like the packaging. You have a little sun, you have people holding hands, the palm trees, I mean, just Coachella vibes. But then back here it does say something different, so I'm gonna have to do my research. I was calling this FESTIE BESTIE on Instagram, and I think I even posted it here in the community section of my YouTube channel. I called it FESTIE BESTIE. I didn't even think to look back here, but oh well, I'll find out, and whatever I title this video is the name of the palette. So let's get started, guys. I will have all of the makeup that I'm wearing or using both on and off camera linked in the description box of today's video. If my eyes look a little rough or anything looks a little rough, I am battling what I hope are just allergies. I will probably find out later today or tomorrow since I've already taken a test, but I am hoping and praying that's all it is. I finally got my medication, so here's hoping I can get through this video and everything's gonna be okay. If you guys want to see this new LA Girl eyeshadow palette in action, keep on watching. And guys, I think I forgot to say the links in the description box, some of them might be affiliate links. So if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I've already primed my eyelids using the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer. Do I have it up here to show you? No, I don't, but it'll be linked in the description box of this video. I have been enjoying that one just because I like the little doe foot applicator on it. It's really easy and quick to swipe on, pat down, and go. So let's dive into, I'm going to be calling it FESTIE BESTIE until I can find out its official name, but let's dive into it. You guys know I love blue and green, so forgive me, but we're going to start with the green because that is one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to go in with this one. I'm going to be working with these 2 shades, these 2 matte shades first, and then we'll go from there. I also picked up some ColourPop eyeliners. These were part of the So Fly collection, that palette, really good palette that was released. So I might be incorporating these eyeliners in today's video as well. And of course, I'm gonna be using some of my LA Girl eyeliners because you guys know I love those eyeliners. I am looking for a brush. I guess we can use this one. It has green on it already. All right, so this is the Sigma E25 Max that I'm gonna be using. Make sure there are no creases. And I'm just gonna be kind of just packing this on the crease to start. Maybe I should have gotten another brush. I don't know. like this shade. It is applying very well. No issues. Green just makes me so happy. Just looking at it, even if I just look at it in the pan, it looks so pretty. Okay, so I think I have a good crease color there. And you saw I was just lightly tapping, blending ever so slightly. Now on a Rephr 14, I'm gonna go in with that blue shade. I'm gonna focus that out here, as well as work it into the crease a bit. Now I accidentally brought it out over here. I misplaced the brush. So I guess I'm gonna be blending it out here too. Wasn't gonna take it that far out. I feel like this shade could be a little more pigmented. Let's see, let me work and try and build it up some. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the green. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm wiping off that brush. I'm gonna try going in with this shade right here. This is the deepest shade in the palette. This is not a black. I think it's like a very deep brown. If it's a black, it's a weak black. It didn't swatch like a very pigmented black. So, see? Oh, look up here. So in some cases, that's good. Not everybody wants a very deep, rich black shade. Sometimes it can just get too intense, but look, I like how it's adding depth. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Now I wanna go in, let's see, I mean, I really love these three shades right here, but I feel that's very typical and I've probably created a look similar to that. So I think what I'm gonna do, I kind of wanna do the white. Let's try the white. I'm actually gonna put down some of the Natasha Denona Work and Set Cream Gel Liner in the shade Nude. I'm gonna apply that right here and then I'm gonna do the white on top of it. And this is what that eyeliner looks like. I bought it for this specific purpose. All right, now on a damp Morphe M124, I picked up, wow, okay, so I forgot to mention, this is the most textured shade in the palette, and you can clearly see how that kind of just crumbled there. I think some glitter primer would have been a good idea here, but oh well. I don't always reach for that. This is working out fine. It's a good thing it's white. I can wipe it away really easily. Yeah, but most definitely, if you're gonna use this shade, let me pick some up with my finger. It's very, very textured. Oh yeah, even that, I can feel it on my cheek. I did already have some mascara on from earlier. I'm gonna go in with that matte blue. Just right here. All right, but I like the way that looks. That looks cool. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna do, let's see. I think I'll do these two shades right here. These two matte shades. I'm gonna go in with this one first and then use this closer to the lash line. And I'm using a Rephr 26. You'll see I'm gonna drag that down a bit. Now I'm going in with that more orangey shade. Not taking anything all the way to the inner corner. Not yet. I'm gonna save that for a shimmer. All right, now for the inner corner, I think I'm gonna go in with this green right here. And this is just a little pencil brush from AOA Studios. I am gonna spray this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright guys, so I'm going to add some eyeliner and maybe I'll do some lashes. I kind of feel like doing lashes, haven't done them in a while, and I'll be right back to show you look number 1. Alright guys, so here's the completed look number 1. What do you guys think? I added the Ardell Light as Air lashes in the style 523. It does come with a little glue. I think it's so cute. Still haven't been able to use the glue yet just because I have this one opened and I want to finish that up first. And then I did some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner on the top lash line. And I did use that new ColourPop cream gel liner. This one is in the shade Teaspoon, and that's what I have on the lower waterline. The mascara I'm using is the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. And this is how the look turned out. I like it. I will say, be careful with the white shade. It is the most textured. It's flaky. Use a glitter primer, glitter glue. If you have it, that'll be the best bet, or just do your eyes first or lay some setting powder down. But other than that, none of the shades really gave me any major trouble. The blue, I did have to work to build it up, but it turned out fine in the end, so no real issues there. And I like this look a lot. I love green, I love blue, so yes, I'm happy right now. Let's move over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Alright, so for look number 2, I think I want to work with these purple berry tones right here. So I'll probably be doing maybe a combination of this, and that on the lid and in the crease and stuff. And then definitely want to put this like all over the lid. Maybe this and this on the lid. We'll see. But I think I'm going to start first with this shade, build into this one. Or maybe I should start with this one. Actually, no, okay. I'm going to start with this one, build into this one, and maybe this for the outer corner. Let's see how that's going to go. All right, so I'm using a Rephr 01, and I'm just going to be blending the shade into the crease, or above the crease, I should say, kind of to act as the transition shade. Now on a Rephr 14, I'm going in with that orange shade that's at the top. These were the 2 shades that I used down here. And guys, when you're blending, there's no real right or wrong way to blend. I mean, you can do the little circles like you see me doing right now, or you can do windshield wiper motions. I mean, just do whatever is gonna help you blend the shadow. Going back in with a little bit of the first shade right up here. Okay, so now I'm going to clean off this Rephr 14 and I'm going to go into the pink matte shade or purple matte shade. I'm going to be focusing that out here, and I'm also going to drag it in some. But you'll see I'm keeping it lower. I am getting some fallout. Wow, these shades just all blended so well. So well into one another. Now, and you know what? I could have been using this shade. I forgot this is one of those matte shades with a little bit of glitter particles. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to use that in the crease in the 3rd or 4th look. So I think what I wanna do is I wanna go in with this shade right here. The orange and the purple. You know what? I'm gonna do the purple shimmer on the bottom, and I'm gonna do this orange shimmer on the lid. All right, so I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Actually, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna go in with that gold shade like on top. Let me drag this out. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the brush around and I'm gonna go in with this shade next. I'm spraying the brush, and I just use setting spray. I have one from NYX here. It is this one right here, the Bear With Me. You can use water though if that's all you have, but the setting spray will give it a bit more stickiness. Love that. You know what? I am gonna use that purple. Let me pick some up, spray the brush. I just flipped the brush over again. Let's put that here. I feel fallout. Yeah, like that. That looks cool. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the orange. I'm picking up a little bit of that pink matte just to kind of blend right up here. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a Refer 26 and I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I am going to spray the brush. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go back in with that pink matte shade. And I'm just placing that below the shimmer. Well, this look definitely matches my scarf. And if you're wondering about the scarf, guys, Dollar Tree. Okay, so now we need something for the inner corner. I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take the gold. I'm gonna go in with the gold. Okay guys, let me add some eyeliner in the other lash and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. All right guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I like it. I really like the way it turned out. I did more of the same Wet n Wild eyeliner, Dark Star mascara from Pat McGrath, Ardell Lash. For the lower waterline, I went in with this peach shade. This one is from ColourPop and it is in the shade Bay Breeze, also from Ulta. And I really like the way the look turned out. Both of them, both looks, I'm really loving them. Really loving them. The palette is performing well. I'm getting a little bit of fallout both from the matte and the shimmer shades, so just be careful there. Now I have to go wipe off both of these eye looks so I can come back and start creating looks 3 and 4. All right, let's start creating look number 3. What do we want to do? So let's see. I want to use this shade. This shade looks really interesting. Let's see. Kind of like a silver shade. So I think what I'm going to do is, you know what? I'm going to do, let's do a really smoky eye. I'm going to do this shade in the crease and in the outer corner. And then we'll go in with this shade and maybe a little bit of the white. Let's see what that's going to look like. And I'm taking that shade on a Refer 14. So let's see. I think I'm gonna take the shade like right there. And then just blend it. Blend it down. I guess this shade is black. What shade do you think this is? It's like a charcoal shade. I just think when I swatched it, it didn't seem that black, like that intense. But I guess now that I'm building it up, yeah, I guess it is a black. Watch it say black on the back. After Party. That's the shade name, After Party. All right, so I think that's a good blend there. I can always go back. These matte shades are really smooth and they're pretty easy to blend out. And I like that they can be built up as well. So now I'm picking up that silver shade and I'm taking it on a Refer 21, but I am gonna spray it. Guys, the train is coming. I can hear it in the background. So if you hear a whistle, a horn, it is the train. Again, I am feeling fallout. Picking up a little bit more of the black. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is that matte shade with the micro glitter in it. And I'm taking that on a BK Beauty 204. You know, I think I'm gonna do a gold inner corner. Like, let's mix the metals type of look. I used to hate mixing like gold and silver together. Oh, I couldn't stand it, but now I absolutely love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up the gold shade right here. This is a Refer 03 and I am gonna spray the brush. Let's see what this is going to do. I love this for an inner corner shade. It's beautiful. Now I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the white. To be careful with this one. I'm gonna apply it just right here in the center. I'm just taking the Rephr 14, no additional product, just to blend. All right, guys, let me add some eyeliner. I'll probably just do some lashes since I've been doing lashes with these looks, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 3. I like it. I like that we mixed the metals today. I think it looks pretty cool. I like everything about it. The only real issue, guys, so far with this palette is just the fallout, which, you know, it is what it is. But this was a very easy look. Very easy look. The eyeliner is black on the top lash line and black on the lower waterline. And that's it. Let's move on to the left eye and start creating the 4th and final look. Okay, so for the 4th and final look, I want to use this shade in the crease. I said I was going to use it earlier, so now I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in with this in the crease, and then, have I not used this shade? No, I think I have. I think I've used every single shade so far in this palette, but I kind of think maybe I'll do this on the lid. I don't know. Let's see. But for sure, I want to use this one in the crease. And I'm using a BK Beauty 202 to apply. I just ordered, I just got them in actually, 2 BK Beauty brushes. I already have them, but I got a second pair, I guess. And they're the 2 face brushes that I use for the Dior powder, the no powder. And then the one I use for the Huda Glowish powder. I get kind of paranoid when I use the same powder brush for like other powders. I like to just reserve one powder brush for a certain powder. And since I really like the way those powders or those brushes apply those particular powders, I was like, okay, I'm buying these 2 for those 2 powders because I know I'm going to keep using those powders, and the Glowish is my favorite of the 2, but I mean, I still want to use those brushes for other things, so that's why I got it. So you can see that the glitter, I mean, there's like a speck or 2. So don't be afraid to use this shade as a traditional matte shade. And it's a beautiful shade for the crease and for the transition. It's a shade I have down here. This is nice. I like this. I'm gonna leave it there. And now I'm gonna go in with the shade right here. And this is a damp Rephr 21. How beautiful is that shade? The shimmers are very foiled, and I love it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, let's go down to the lower lash line. I'm gonna do a combination of these 2 shades on the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm taking the matte pinkish shade on a BK 204. Now on this damp Beach Cosmetics pencil brush, I'm taking that purple shimmer. Ooh, how pretty is that? Add a little bit more of this matte shade right there. I always miss this little area to connect. Okay, now for the inner corner, what do we want to do for the inner corner? I think this shade, let's try the orange. This is a damp Rephr 03, and I like that. Perfect choice. There's some fallout, of course. All right, guys, so I think I'm gonna leave the look here. Let me add liner and some more mascara, the other falsie, and I'll be right back to show you this 4th and final look. All right, guys, so here's the 4th and final look. I, of course, added the other lash, and I realized that I hadn't used any of my LA Girl eyeliners. Hello. So I went in with this Shockwave, Neon Shockwave liner. This one is in the shade Vivid on the lower waterline. A little bit of Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner on the top lash line. That's typically what I've been doing for these looks. And that's it. More Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. And I like it. I really like this look. This is a fun look. Alright guys, let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, give you guys my final thoughts on this new LA Girl FESTIE Bestie palette. Alright guys, so now that I've been able to create 4 looks with this new eyeshadow palette, I have to say, it's pretty good. It's definitely worth more than the $11.19 price tag, which it currently retails for on the Ulta Beauty website. That is a sale price. Not too sure how long it's going to be on sale. I want to say regular price, this is like $15, maybe $16. I definitely don't think it's over $20. You do get 16 shades in here, both matte and shimmer formula. I like the cover. I like the packaging. It's a sturdy packaging. I think FESTIE Bestie is a cute name for the palette. That is the name of it. I looked it up on Ulta and on their website it says FESTIE Bestie. So we're gonna go with that. But definitely if you're into music festivals, that is the vibe of this palette. And then of course you have these really colorful looks. Now again, there was another palette, same size, and it's all neutral shades. It was released alongside this one. I want to say that was like something Cutie. I'll have them both linked in the description box. That way, if you want to check that one out, it is all brown neutral shades. In case this isn't your color story, totally understand that. But I didn't have any major issues with any of these shades. I mean, the mattes all blended out well and they built up. That's a good thing. So that way, if you don't want too deep of a look, you just don't go in that heavy-handed. And if you want a deeper look, this black was able to deepen up the look. So I did like that. All of the shimmer shades are really pretty, very foiled shimmer shades. This is the most textured of them. You're definitely going to want to use either some glitter glue. Yeah, probably just recommend doing that when you're working with the shimmer shades. Definitely spray your brush. That might help because you are going to get fallout. And I even experienced fallout from some of the matte shades. So maybe you want to do your eyes first. Lay down some extra setting powder. That way you can brush everything away really easily. But other than that, no major issues. This is a pretty solid palette, and for $11, this is a steal. I highly recommend checking this out. Love that you get a mirror, and there's just a nice overall weight to the packaging. I think LA Girl did a fantastic job, and actually LA Girl dropped some more new goodies on the Ulta Beauty website. They dropped some cream blushes. They're like in a little tube. They dropped a lip oil, some lip glosses. I want to say maybe there was like 1 or 2 other things. So if I place an Ulta order, which I probably will, and I usually place an Ulta order every Sunday because that's usually when the new releases come out, but they had some of that stuff that I wanted in my local store. So like this, I was able to find in my local Ulta. So I didn't have to order that online. If not, I probably would still be waiting for it to arrive. But check your local Ulta for this palette because I'm pretty sure it should already be on display. If not, maybe they have it in the back. I had to ask the girl if they had it in the back. They hadn't brought it out yet, so she was kind enough to go get it for me. But definitely check with your local Ultas and see if some of those new items, not just from LA Girl, but like from ColourPop, because ColourPop had a big drop on the Ulta Beauty website this past weekend. See what they have in stock. That way you don't have to wait around for it to arrive through the mail. But I highly recommend checking out this palette if these colors are of interest to you. It's a pretty solid palette, and for 11 bucks, can't go wrong with it. Also pick yourself up some of the Shockwave eyeliners and lip liners. I use them interchangeably. You won't regret that purchase either. But now I want to hear from you guys. What look did you like best? 1, 2, 3, 4, none, all? Leave it all in the comments down below and let me know what you think of this new FESTIE Bestie palette from LA Girl. Are you gonna be picking it up? Are you gonna pass? What are some of your ride or die LA Girl favorites? Leave it in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye!